Don't let the pundits and the politicians and the rich folks fool you. They're not keeping the economy flowing, we do. When we have money in our pockets, when we have money coming in through our paychecks, we spend that money right back out. We spend it on groceries, on clothing for our children, on housing and insurance. We spend that money because that's just, that's how we live. We are the ones that keep the economy going. And as Bruce mentioned, when there are no jobs, when people have to quit because of these games, there won't be any money in the economy. And the fact is that while they're playing games and talking about cuts, there's money that Bruce Rauner will not go after because he doesn't want his friends to get mad at him. There are corporate tax loopholes that are being kept open so that folks who are making money, so that publicly run corporations don't have to pay taxes that they ought to pay in order to keep our state working. They come here, they build businesses here, they make money off of us, but they don't want to pay into the revenue that we need to keep our communities vibrant. We're not asking for handouts, we're asking for corporations to pay their fair share, and we're saying, Bruce Rauner, go after that money and leave our budget line items in place so that our communities can thrive and grow. No one's asking for a handout, but we are asking for justice.
We're not receiving contracts, we're not receiving funding. Child care is a major issue. The governor, for July 1st, changed the eligibility for low-income families seeking child care, where 9 out of 10 people are denied. 9 out of 10.
Well, that ain't right. That ain't right.
So what happens? They have to lose their job. In order to qualify for full child care, you have to be full-time employed or full-time in school. So these individuals have to quit school or quit their job. That does wonderful things for our economy when we're trying to improve the economy of the state of Illinois. We even have some of our own staff looking to possibly have to leave their job because of child care costs. We also have adult education, which is serving immigrants in the community as well as other community members who are seeking things such as ESL classes and GED services to better their life, to help them get jobs, to help them support their families, to help them assimilate into the community in an easier way. We're fast approaching the time that we're going to have to say, we can't help you, because we're not getting a contract. We have youth programs, after school programs, that are helping youth in developmental issues, learning, tutoring, that all occurs after school. Some of those are going to end because we have no state budget. Even the contracts that we have on paper, we're not getting paid for because the state doesn't have a budget, so the state doesn't have the funds to provide the money that is owed to the agencies. This issue is going to damage not-for-profit agencies for years.
What's happening at ASI, American Spanish Institute, it's an agency that's non-for-profit, and they telling us that we are not getting paid on time because of the budget. But I called this evening, and tomorrow we only getting paid for 1 week. They owe us a week from August. And so every time this happens, I go in and I talk to the boss, but nobody's really giving us no definite information of what's happening. So I've been working there for 30 years. A lot of people is working there. We tried to get a union, but it was voted down. So it's hard.
Yes.
You work, you're looking for your pay. So they're not really telling us anything. Every time we go in, there's a sign posted up with the governor and how about that's why payroll is late because of the budget.
You know, parenting at its best is a juggling act, and sometimes you can't keep all the balls in the air. And I'm here today because I had a child care problem, so I wasn't able to go to Springfield. But I used that time to visit with some of the agencies that are struggling today and to get an update on where they are, when they were last paid, what programs are flowing and what programs aren't, so that I can do a better job of trying to push those funds that are available through. I listen to folks like Mrs. Banks, and when I met with Bruce at Hack a couple weeks ago, these are our creditors now.
Yes, yes.
We are borrowing money from Marion Banks.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
That goes so far beyond that ain't right. The bottom line here is that the people that are playing the games that you talked about don't live in neighborhoods like ours. They're not seeing it every day. As much privilege and capacity for help that I have in my life, I still had to stop my day because that's what happens. But if I didn't have friends and family and resources to turn to, it would be what we've talked about here today. Do we really want people to have to quit their jobs?
No.
Do we really want people to lose their homes?
No.
No. But that is the outcome that we are speeding to like a train out of control. It is time. The leadership hasn't met since May. There really is this wait and see happening that cannot continue. We have to realize that policy issues that are unrelated to the budget have to come off the table. It is time to fund these services, to stop balancing the budget on the backs of the people in this room. And I will continue to call it out every time I see it. I will continue to reach out to my colleagues across the aisle and beg them to be reasonable. I have no shame. I'll beg.
Amen.
I'll do it. I'll do what it takes. It is time, well past time, to pass a reasonable revenue package to put the money into the budget that we need. The bond houses are saying we need to increase taxes. Enough already. Let's get it done. Let's take care of the people that we are sworn to care for.
That's right.